And welcome back to another episode of my anime journal. So I did mention last time that my mic was dying. That's what I thought. I truly believe that my mic was dying. Um, it is still the same mic. If you might notice it sounds a little different, and that is because it is recording through my phone this time, not through my laptop. That is because the USB port is totally dead. Like when I plug it in, it just skips. It skips. It has like this kind of weird stuttery effect. I don't know if any of you know how that could be fixed, or if it's just the port is dead. It can't be used anymore for audio. It can still be used to charge my phone, but it can't be used for audio. So that's annoying. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, you might notice that I use an Android phone and a Mac laptop. That is a weird thing about me, but that is my setup. This isn't a technology podcast. We're talking about anime here. And another thing is that I've actually finished some of my seasonals now. And actually, at the time of recording, I finished pretty much all of my seasonals. The only ones I have left are Shine Post and 5,000-Year-Old Vegan Dragon. Which are both great shows, by the way. But, I'd like to just discuss the whole seasonal thing. I hadn't watched seasonals literally since 2016. I had watched some seasonals. I had been watching recent anime, of course. It's not like I'm just, some kind of elitist who only watches 80s anime or something. I have been watching recent anime, but I hadn't been watching them weekly, except for just a couple random little shows here and there. But this season I decided, let's, people like seasonals. That's how most people watch their anime these days, is they watch seasonals. And, I was just thinking, maybe I should actually, watch things. Actually, let's just check. No, that's not good. I was thinking, watch seasonals, anime seasonals, like everyone else does. And I'm still not a fan of it. I had been avoiding it for a long time. Look, when I first watched seasonals, I was really bad at it. I would just go on my pirate site of choice and would just... that was just the way that I watched things, was just hoping that thing that I'd noticed when the next episode got uploaded. I had no idea when things aired. And so I ended up getting really far behind on things, and I was I'm 8 episodes behind in the show that I don't care anything about. Let's just stop watching it. Clearly I don't want to see it anymore. And so, yeah, I actually did follow when things are supposed to air this time around, so I was better at least keeping up with things. But I didn't really talk to people. The kinds of seasonals that I watched aren't really ones that people care to talk about anyway, for the most part, except for Licorice. I did talk to some people about Licorice, because people watch Licorice. Some people watch Teppen, not many. But, yeah, I did get a little bit of talking about things in, but not enough to really justify the extra, pain and bothering to, keep track of schedules and stuff. And, follow things as they come out. It's just so much easier just to throw something on that's already aired. This coming season, I think I'll watch I think I will watch Spy Family and or Spy Times Family, and maybe Yamano Susume as well, but not the other ones. Anyway, so onto the like the real show here, talking about the actual shows I've seen. So the first one is Chumon no Oi Ryoriten. Or this is a well-ordered restaurant is the English title, and this one is the 1958 version, the puppet show, and it is a puppet show. I'll tell you that for free. It's weird. So I'm not a huge fan of puppet shows. Like I've never really been into them. So this was an interesting watch. Like obviously it is stop motion. It's not like it's just a filmed puppet show, but it's still weird. I don't know. I guess. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of the 1993 version either. I have talked about that one on this show as well. But yeah, so the story is like two hunters come to a restaurant and they essentially become the food. It's a weird restaurant. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like a strange short story that I guess is supposed to tell a lesson of some sort, but I don't know if it really is super effective at doing so. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Not the biggest fan of that one. But after that, I watched. I'm Your Treasure Box. Oh, that was a fun anime. So I'm Your Treasure Box. This is a one from Marine from Hololive, and I mean she's a sexy girl. Obviously, we all know that. But it's like, it's Marine being like very, very sexy. It's similar to Me Me Me. If you've seen Me 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 from Nihon Animator Mihonichi, it's similar to that kind of thing, of like the sort of erotic dancing, and I mean, also just like the animation is it's beautiful as well. Like it's just really nice to look at. Which I can't say for all of the Hololive music videos. It's genuinely like well animated. And yeah, Marine is like at her Marine best. It really like she really goes hard on like who she is in this one. So if you're a fan of Marine, or if you're a fan of erotic music videos, this one's definitely one to check out. They do a good job of exactly what it's trying to do. And after that, I watched Ao no Butai ni Omoi wo Yosete. This one's Windows 710. Yeah, so Windows 710 and a couple other people in it. But, Windows 710, beautiful girl. I love her design. Although in this one, her eyes weren't as like shiny. Like, because in the first one, they kind of have like the 4 different colors, because it's like the Windows colors, and it's just super beautiful. This one, she's not designed quite as uniquely, but she's still a very pretty girl. I love her like short blue hair. But this one is not subbed. The other one was subbed, but yeah, this one no translations for it. So He's a little harder to watch, and not quite as enjoyable. But I mean, if you're Windows 7, 10 fan, then you might as well. After that, I watched Kanojo Okarishimasu second season. Rented Girlfriends to non-leaves. To people who don't care to say the original title. But yeah, Kanojo, it's especially I didn't like the second season as much as the first season, and so I have some reasons. Like, now I did appreciate more Sumi. Sumi did get more character development in this one. I love Sumi's design. She's adorable. She has like this kind of like peach or kind of like pink / light orange hair. It's very cute. But and I mean she's shy, which means that like she's not really the best girl to be like a fake girlfriend. Like, she's not designed for that kind of a job. But I don't know, maybe she's in college. She's just like looking through the newspaper ads of like where can she apply, and it's like, oh, there's an opening for a rental girlfriend. Yeah, I think I could do that. But yeah, so it's nice to see more of her. The other girls, Ruka like in this season really heavily leaned into the whole idea of her being Toyama, the main dude's girlfriend. There is, he's irrelevant, isn't he? He's the main character, but he's like the worst character. Except maybe Mommy. I don't even know. I don't know. I think I hate him more than Mommy. But Mommy is not a good girl either. He's obviously not a good girl because he's not a girl. But both of them are terrible. But Mommy is weird. Like, Ruka and Mommy are kind of like both possessive of him, even though Mommy is an ex-girlfriend and Ruka is kind of just calls herself his girlfriend, but he never really accepted her as his girlfriend. And then Chizuru, he kind of wants to be his girlfriend, even though she's like everyone's girlfriend. Like, he is still a customer. Like, that hasn't changed. He's still purchasing services of girlfriendship from her throughout the show. It's like, I mean, all of this is like the appeal of the show. Like, this is what the show is, but but it's still like so degenerate. Yeah, it's strange that this show is like one of the most popular anime of the season. Like, in terms of viewership numbers, in terms of rating, it's really low, but in terms of like how many people have seen it, it's so high. So many people, so many eyes have been on this garbage. But the girls are cute and they are adults. Those are definitely benefits. Except for Ruka. Ruka's a kid. She's 17. But yeah, it's I can't say I recommend it. Like, my opinion of Kanojo Okarishimasu has declined after watching the season. So, like, I'd say just don't. Just don't. And after that, I watched Musashi no. So Musashi no, this this is an anime that I was anticipating for a really long time. It is a sequel to Ura wa no Usagi-chan. And now, one important difference to note first here is the fact that Ura wa no Usagi-chan is fully 2D. It is fully very low quality animation. Like you can tell, it looks like an intern animated it. It is um, it's probably like the lowest budget 2D animation you could probably get. Like they just do not care at all. But this one, it's CG. It's still 2D, but it's similar to something like what was that one? Like the Gamer Girl one. What was it called? I can't remember, but High School Girl. Yeah, High School Girl. Where it's kind of like you can tell that it was animated in 3D first, and then kind of just got like flattened. Where it's like they kind of take out the kind of distinguishing features of 3D, but you still are left of something you can tell was animated by a computer, and it ends up with like this weird like uncanny valley effect where it kind of just are like, man, I'd prefer that you had just either animated it by hand, which obviously would take more time, or just, went full with the CG. Just admitted, like, this is a 3D anime and just gone into it. Like, say, like, Bang Dreams Season 2 and 3. They're 3D and they're unapologetically 3D. It's just like, it's 3D now. And it looks totally fine. Like, because they just went in with it. They're like, this is how it's going to look now. Whereas this one, like, because it has like this kind of weird effects where, like, when their heads move, you can tell that it was originally animated in 3D, and I don't like it. Like, it's a little jarring, but it is just what the show is now. But it's not like this first season was any good. Also, the only girl I really liked from the first season was the vampire girl, and she only gets, like, I don't know, 30 seconds of screen time in the whole series, so that's kind of disappointing. The whole show, just in general, it is garbage. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you about that. It's terrible. And the girls don't really have personalities. Also, for some reason, there was like a 4-episode arc at the end of the series. I don't know why. But yeah, again, I cannot say I recommend it, like, to anyone at all. Like, don't watch it. And yeah, I could probably. No, look. It's because of various complications. I'm just gonna end. This is the end of the episode. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. This feels a little weird. I might just buy a PC sometime soon. Like, having like an actual desktop computer would probably be beneficial in more ways than just podcasting. Like, it's pretty normal to have a PC as well as a laptop. So, like, that might be what I do. And then these episodes can kind of go back to the original quality. But for now, this is what you have. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time, and goodbye.